And a good Sunday morning, everybody, here at Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania for the College Dreamstream Series, the greatest showcase on earth, if I may say so myself, powered by Baseball U Philly and our friend Jimmy Goulden, putting together another great tournament as we have the PA Rebels hosting the Baseball U PA Scranton squad. Should be a real good one, everybody. So sit right down, grab your mimosas and your eggs Benedict, and enjoy some excellent baseballs. We bring it to you live. We're BFA Sports as well as Game Changer bringing this to you live. So if you are watching via the YouTube channel, you're watching it on BFA Sports. And if you have the Game Changer app, which I strongly suggest you take a look at, got the opportunity to see your favorite player, accumulated stats, highlight video clips, all the good stuff that comes with Game Changer. And you can still watch the live stream right through that app. So take a look at it, take advantage of it, get some exposure for your young player. And there's Michael Devaney on the mound for the PA Rebels. He's 6'4", 180 pounds, committed to Tulane University. Here's a starting lineup for Baseball U Scranton. Casey O'Brien leads it off at third base. Batting second, Patrick Munley in center field. Batting third, Chaz Red at short. Batting fourth, Zach Pazuski at second base. Batting fifth, Luke Kopech in right field. Jordan Santiago follows him at catcher. And where's the rest of my lineup? But we'll keep going. Dante Ruby, Peter Madrowski, Roman Valvano, and Brandon Wozniak round out the lineup for PA Scranton. There's Casey O'Brien, uncommitted so far at a Riverside, 5'9", 170. And that pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Count is even at 1-1. Base umpire today is Chip Keggy. And behind the dish is Jim Carpino. There's a ball lifted foul for first base side. Now to play. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just missed him. Count evens up at 2-2. Oh, he looked like he went. And he does a little dance in the box there, but it gets tagged out. By the catcher, O'Connor. So one down, that'll bring up the center fielder, Pat Munley. Munley out of Tunk Hannock High School. We'll get some more information on him for you. His first pitch is high for a ball. Munley 6'1", 170, has a 3.1 GPA. He takes that one over for a strike. Primary position is outfield. Secondary is catcher. Munley will be holding down center field. And he lifts that one foul and out of play. Count moves to 1-2. There's a little humpback liner off the glove of the second baseman, Jay Zach. That'll be a base hit to right field. Heard someone yell error. That's definitely not an error. Taking it to his glove side, though, but we're going to give him a base hit. Over to first base, almost got him leaning. I'll tell you a little bit about the pitcher, Michael Devaney, and we'll give you the defensive lineup shortly. Devaney, 6'4", 175, at the Downtown East High School. That one's over for a strike. Runner at first in Munley, 1 out. Chaz Ray at the plate. Gets back in time. There he goes. Here's the throw. A good one. And a do not get him on a close play. Maybe we have that one in a game changer replay, and we do. And here it is again. Great jump. Great throw. Ooh. Looks like maybe they might have had him. But we'll call it a good call by Chip Keggy nonetheless. That pitch just misses the mark. Count moves to 1-2 as the pitch prior on the attempted steal by Munley was a strike call. Count now 1-2 to right. That one bounces up there, and Munley will move up to third base. Chaz Wright at Crestwood High School. Stands at 6'1", 180. He's a switch hitter, throws right. It's a 3.8 GPA, and he's committed to St. John's. Count now even at 2-2 to Chaz Wright. The 2-2 pitch is lifted foul, third base side. You're watching the College Dreamstream series from Skip Wilson Field, home of the Arcadia Knights. There's a 2-2 pitch. Lifted right to the third baseman, Hayduke, who makes the squeeze for out number 2. The second baseman, Zach Pakzuski, tries to keep this inning going with a runner only 90 feet away in Munley. He's out of Dallas High School, 5'11", 175. That pitch just misses the mark. And a 1-0 pitch is lifted to left field, actually left center field. Getting underneath it is Price, who makes the squeeze for out number 3, and that will do it. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half with your score 0-0 here on BFA.
Morning, Al.
All right, welcome back as we move to the bottom half of the first inning. PA Rebels coming to the plate. Adam Horvath on the mound for Baseball U PA Scranton. Committed to James Madison University, stands at 6'3", 180 pounds. And here's the starting lineup for the PA Rebels. Batting first, Ryan Price. Batting second, Eddie Swertninovich. Batting third, Bennett Cox. In the 4-hole, Jason Bennett, followed by Kyle Mandrioli. I'm going to try that again, Mandarola. Michael J. Zach follows him. Joe Connor, Kyle Rentschler, Cody Hayduke, Sean Hoffman, Nathan Woodbury, and then finally Jason Fiorino. Face Adam Horvath. And leading off is Ryan Price. First pitch to Horvath is fouled straight back. Got stuck in the fence there.
You got to get it.
The 1 pitch is fouled away and behind us. Count quickly 0-2 to Ryan Price. And the 0-2 pitch, just a little bit low and outside for a ball. It's now 1-2. Horvath out of Pocono Mountain East has a 96 GPA. His count goes to 2-2. An SAT score of 1070, as we mentioned, committed to James Madison. Pop foul to play. Count remains 1-2. Horvath winds in a 1-2 pitch. One hopper. Good pick there by Wright. Throws over to first. What a play. Nice short hop pick by Wright. 6-3 put out is successful. Maybe we have it again here on the Game Changer replay. All right. Find out from our executive producer. Blocked out by the camera. So no replay on that one. Eddie Svrtbenovich now steps to the plate with one down. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch from Horvath. Any 0-1 pitch is a bit out of the zone. It's 1-1. And the 1-1 fastball is fouled straight back as the count moves to 1-2. Horvath early in this contest, working ahead of the count. As he winds in a 1-2 pitch. Chop down the third base side, but foul.
I knew what I was doing, right? Great.
Jimmy Goulden, a.k.a. MacGyver over there, setting up the radar gun. And a 2-2 pitch is high and away for a ball as it runs to full. Svrtbenovich. On deck is Bennett Cox, and in the hole, Jason Bennett. Rips that one down the third base side. Foul. Svrtbenovich had himself a day yesterday. Had some good swings on the baseball. Definitely a nice, compact line drive swing he possesses. That pitch is high and away for a ball. The count now runs the full Svrtbenovich. And there's a line drive to center field. That'll fall for a base hit. So say Johnny on the spot, but this one's Eddie on the spot. Lines a single to center field. And with one down, that'll bring up Bennett Cox. And he hit the line drive. That's going to Actually, it's a one-hopper, I should say. That's a double play, so the 5-4-3 double play is good. That goes O'Brien. That's this week to first, and that'll end the inning. So we'll go to the top of the second with your score, 0-0. You're on BFA. Top of the second from Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Pennsylvania on a muggy yet overcast Sunday morning. So for Squirrelers contest, baseball U PA Scranton throwing the leather last inning. Great play by Wright at shortstop, taking a short hop and making a 6-3 put out. Then ending the inning on a 5-4-3 double play. So baseball U PA Scranton known for their base running, creating havoc, flashing some leather this morning on this early Sunday morning in Ambler. Luke Kopech at the plate. Now runs a count to 2-0. There's a ball lifted to the left field, hit fairly deep in the gap. That's going to fall for a base hit. Kopech rounds first, heads to second. He may try for 3. He's going to stop there. No, he's going to go for third. And he's going to get there with a stand-up triple. Here it is again on the game changer replay. He got all of this one right in the zone, and he let the barrel loose. Kopech with some deceptive speed as he was kind of gliding around second, but made to third easily. That first pitch taken for a strike call to Jordan Santiago, 6'1", 205, working behind the dish out of Wallen-Paulpack High School. And that 0-1 pitch. It's over for a strike call, so he's quickly down 0-2. And a check swing, defensive check swing, fouls that one off. At this time, Jordan Santiago trying to just hit something to the right side to get the run home. Only 90 feet away from scoring. And a little humpback liner is going to fall for a base hit. So Santiago fights that one off for a single to left. And Kopech scores. Baseball U Scranton first on the board here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Dante Ruby. Ruby, one of the stars yesterday for Baseball U Scranton, 5'10", 180. Valley View High School, 3.8 GPA. And the first pitch is tight for a ball. Ruby playing left field, even though it shows on his roster here, his primary position is shortstop. And secondary is third base, but held it down well yesterday defensively in left field. Over to first base as Santiago gets back in plenty of time. And that 85-mile-an-hour fastball catches the mark by Devaney. His count moves to 2-1. Foul ball on the first base side. Evens up the count at 2-2. Jordan Santiago at first base. Zach Pazuski, as I should mention, is now a courtesy runner at first base for Jordan Santiago. Quick throw to first, but not in time. Devaney keeping Pazuski honest over there. And nobody out here in the top of the second. A run across for Baseball U Scranton. There goes the runner. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as Pazuski steals second base. Ruby goes down looking as it was a strike three call. So that will be the first out of the inning. And one down, the runner at second base, Peter Modrowski. DH steps to the plate out of Holmesdale High School, 6'1", 175. Modrowski has a 3.7 GPA and 1110 SAT score. Swing and a miss by Modrowski on an 82-mile-an-hour fastball out of the arm of Devaney. And a 1-1 pitch. Foul behind us and out of play. One and two to count now to Modrowski. And that one bounces up there. Pazuski is Johnny on the spot. Good read of the wild pitch, and he takes third base. Count even at 2-2. It's chopped foul at the plate. Count remain 2-2. Roman Valvano waits on deck. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike three, struck him out looking. Second strikeout in a row for Devaney, and here it is again. Good spot of the knees, just catches the inside corner. 4 out, number 2. That'll bring up the first baseman, Roman Valvano. First pitch taken for a ball. Valvano at a Scranton prep. And at 6', 187. Primary position is third base. He's also a right-handed pitcher. He's got a 3.8 GPA. Breaking pitch outside for a ball. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-1.
2-1.
Pap file behind us. Count evens up at 2-2. Makzuski at third base, swing and a miss. He struck him out. He actually strikes out the side to end the inning, but not before. Baseball U PA Scranton scores 1 on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We will go to the bottom of the second with your score, 1-0. All right, move to the bottom of the second inning. Adam Horvath back on the mound for Baseball U PA Scranton. In the bottom of the first, Horvath was clocked at 84 to 86 on his fastball as he faces Jason Bennett out of Marple, Newtown, 6', 185, currently uncommitted. And a 1-0 pitch is over for a strike call. And that 2-1 pitch is high and wide for a ball. It's now 3-1. Jason Bennett out of Marple, Newtown, as we mentioned. 6', 185. That's a line drive up the box for a base hit. Bennett gets this one going with a single up the box. He'll be a leadoff base runner. That'll bring up the first baseman, Kyle Mandriola. Foul tip off the mask of Santiago to regather himself. Mandriola of Downtown East High School. Stands at 6', 260 pounds. He's playing first base today, but his primary position is left-handed pitcher. So a bit of a unicorn here. Throws left, bats right. That pitch stays up out of the zone for a ball. Count even to Kyle Mandarola. Runner at first base and Bennett. Bennett holds. That pitch misses the mark, so it's 2-1. And a 2-1 fit. Pitch is fouled straight back as the count evens up at 2-2. Horvat sets. The 2-2 pitch. Strike three. Struck him out looking. Here it is again. Oh, the game changer replay. Great spot. Right. He knew it. Mandarola knew it right away. It's a perfect pitch by Horvath for strikeout number one for Horvath. I'll bring up Kyle Jazak. Takes the first pitch over first strike. Jazak out of Downingtown West, 5'11", 180. Nice breaking pitch. He took a little something off of it at 73 miles an hour. He's quickly ahead 0-2. Horvath checks the runner at first. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on some high heat at 84 miles an hour for the second strikeout in a row for Horvath. And with two down and a runner still at first base, that'll bring up the catcher, Joe O'Connor. At Avon Grove High School, 6'1", 215. And an 83-mile-an-hour fastball just misses the mark for ball one. That one's cued down the first base side, foul. That evens up at 1-1. Nice little breeze heading out the outfield today, coming from behind us. So maybe left center, center field. Maybe one of these young men gets the ball up in the jet stream. May see ourselves a couple dingers today. There's a ball lifted to right field. Kopech gets under it, makes the squeeze for out number 3. So no runs, one hit, no errors, one left. We will go to the top of the third with your score, 1-0 here on BFX. All right, we move to the top of the third inning. A 1-0 contest in favor of baseball U PA Scranton. Leading off is Brandon Wozniak at a Greater Nanticoke Area High School. Takes that first pitch over for a strike call. Popped him up. Making a call is the first baseman, Mandarola, for out number 1. Good to see Wozniak run that one out. He found himself at second base before the catch was made, but he's out nonetheless. We're back to the top of the lineup with Casey O'Brien with 1 down. O'Brien struck out his first time up. And there's a fastball at 85 miles an hour, high and tight for a ball. Devaney and Horvath both in the mid-80s. This morning's contest, and that ball's lifted to center field. Taking back Price, but he's right there to make the grab for out number 2. Two down here at the top of the third inning. Now bring up Patrick Munley, who singles his last time up and scored a run. And first pitch is high and tight for a ball. Fastball, 85 miles an hour, over for a strike. His count evens up at 1-1. And a 1-1 fastball catches the outside corner. It's now 1-2 to Munley. And that one's lifted to right field. It'll fall for a base hit. So Munley 2 for 2 today. 2 singles. Keeps this inning going. That'll bring up the shortstop, Chaz Wright. Wright popped out to third base. His first time up. He's out of Crestwood High School, 6'1", 180. Good move over to first base. A nice quick move by Devaney, but only gets back in time. Almost got caught. Over to first again, and he got him. What a great move by Devaney on the mound. Picks off Munley, and here it is again on the game changer replay. Wow. Perfect throw. Devaney's got a very deceptive move, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, none left. We'll move to the bottom of the third with your score, 1-0. All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the third inning. We'll show you that quick replay. What a great tag over at first base. A great move by Devaney as they do get him. Great call by the base umpire, Chip Keggy. That was a bang play at first. And Kyle Rentschler will lead this one off here in the bottom of the third. He takes that first pitch over, first strike call. And the 0-1 pitch at 72 miles an hour as he took a little something off. It looked like it was either a breaking ball or maybe a changeup. He goes to 0-2. Big differential, about 13, 14 miles an hour. And that fastball at 85 miles an hour misses the mark just a bit. The count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch is fouled away. Rentschler out of Downtown West High School, 5'11", 160. Primary position is outfield. He's in left field today. And that 2-2 fastball is a little bit high for a ball. The count moves to full to Rentschler. And the 3-2 pitch is flared to the first base side and foul. Count remains 3-2. Horvath gets his sign and winds. And the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Adam Horvath. Here is again on the game changer replay. Oh, great spot. Right at the letters. It's Rentschler swinging. That'll bring up the third baseman, Cody Hayduk. Hayduk at a WC East High School. She fouls that one off. 5'8", 150. Foul tip squeeze by Santiago for strike number 2. Popped him up. Making a call, second baseman Pekzuski. Oh, and it falls for a base hit. A good heads-up base running by Hayduk as he finds himself at second base. And that's a tough one to call. And here is again on the game changer replay. Nobody puts any leather on it, so it's almost like a C&I double. Pekzuski called for it. Not sure if Kopech tried to call him off, but falls safely. And now Hayduk is at second base with one out. At 85-mile-an-hour fastball to knees is a strike call to Sean Hoffman at Ole Valley High School. 5'10", 175. And what you'll see in the corner down by the scoreboard, as you're probably well aware, is there's a radar gun on the pitchers. That one's flared out the right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Hayduk rounds third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's not going to be in time. And it's a 1-1 contest. And they got themselves a rundown as Hoffman is tagged out, trying to stretch it to second on the throw. But it is an RBI single for Sean Hoffman. Kopech Makes a solid throw. Good heads-up play by Santiago as he catches Hoffman in a rundown. And there he is being tagged out for out number 2. And Nathan Woodbury takes the first pitch, a fastball at 84 miles an hour for a strike call at a Saturn area high school. 6'1", 175. That 0-1 pitch just misses the mark. Even to count at 1-1. And a nice breaking pitch coming from Horvath over the corner of the plate for strike number 2. Oof, that one just missed. 85-mile-an-hour fastball from Horvath. Count evens up at 2-2. And he struck him out. So Woodbury goes down swinging. Rebels plate 1 on 2 hits. No errors and one left, or none left, I should say. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning with your score 1-1 here on BFA. All right, move to the top of the 4th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the PA Rebels is Ryan Fuller out of Avon Grove High School. 6'1", 155. So that'll do it for Michael Devaney. His line is 3 innings pitched, scattered 4 hits, gave up 1 run. It was earned with 4 strikeouts. So a very efficient day for Michael Devaney. He threw 49 pitches and 32 of them were strikes. Devaney now being relieved by Ryan Fuller. Chaz right at the plate right now. He's got a 3-0 count. He popped out to third base his first time up. Right, as you recall, was at the plate when Munley got picked off at first. So he gets a reset. That one's over for strike call. And that 3-1 pitch is inside for a ball. So Chaz Wright will be a leadoff base runner here in the top of the 4th inning. That'll bring up second baseman Zach Pakzuski. Pagzuski flew out to center field his first time up. And that first pitch is over for a strike call. Pagzuski, 5'11", 175 at Dallas High School. O2 pitch. Up the middle, could be a double play ball. Flip to second, over to first, not in time. They do get the lead runner and right at second base, so it's a fielder's choice. 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Here is again. A tough one to handle. Nice job by Cox at shortstop. Gather that one and flip it over to Jay Zach for the force out. That'll bring up Luke Kopech. He takes the first pitch at 79 miles an hour over for a strike. Kopech out of Holy Redeemer High School, 6'2", 175. And a nice breaking pitch by Fuller. Gets him ahead quickly in the count 0-2. There goes the runner. They're not going to get him with no throw. So Connor had a hard time handling that last pitch. Pagzuski will find himself at second base with a stolen base. Lifted to the first base side in foul territory, giving chase and giving a good effort was Mandarola. Falls safely in foul territory for strike number 2. Kopech, his last time up, hit that bomb in left center field for a triple. And he did score on a single by Jordan Santiago, who's waiting on deck. And the 1-2 is just a bit outside low. It's now 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch from Fuller. All lifted into foul territory and out of play. Count remains 2-2 to Kopech. Pagzuski in scoring position at second base. There's a good shot at Mike Guy. And that 2-2 fastball at 82 miles an hour was high and outside, so the count runs the full at 3-2. And that one bounces up there, so Kopech will find himself at first. Pagzuski took a very aggressive turn at third. So we'll have runners at the corners at first and third base with only one out, and that'll bring up Jordan Santiago. Santiago 1 for 1 today, had an RBI single. Knock in Luke Kopech after his triple. Another opportunity for Santiago. Not going to run. It's an 82 mile an hour fastball, misses the mark. There's a runner. Here's the throw down to second base. Not in time. As Kopech, I should say, steals second base. Now we have runners at second and third. Fuller will have to bear down and get Santiago to force out a verdict. The ball popped up. Shallow center field. Making the call, making the squeeze is Price for out number 2. So with 2 down, it'll be up to Dante Ruby, the left fielder. Ruby struck out looking his last time up. And first pitch is over for a strike call, an 82-mile-an-hour fastball. The outside corner. And an 0-1 breaking pitch, low and away. Ruby holds nicely, even a count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball over for a strike call. Count now 1-2 to Dante Ruby. Ryan Fuller winds. That one's chopped foul. So count remains 1-2. And a 1-2 pitch, a fastball at 83 miles an hour is high and outside. The count evens up at 2-2. Sounds like the PA Rebel squad like that last pitch, but it does come a little bit inside as the count runs the full at 3-2. And at 3-2 pitch is lifted to shallow center field. Coming in and making the grab is Price on a diving grab. That is a da-da-da moment right there, folks. Here he is again on the game changer replay. Price coming in hard, backhand squeeze. Never loses control, and a great play to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the fourth. We score 1-1 here on BFA. All right, bring you back on this great catch by Price in center field to end the inning. A threat with runners at second and third. And watch Price just lay out for this and make a beautiful grab, a web gem by Ryan Price. That first pitch is high and away for a ball, 80 miles an hour at Adam Horvath. He faces Jason Farino. Farino at WC Ruston High School, 5'11", 150. Two-one pitch, an 84-mile-an-hour fastball low in the zone. And he walked him. So the first base on ball is given up by Adam Horvath. We'll go back to the top of the order with Mr. Webb Gem himself, Ryan Price. Price grounded out short to first his first time up out of Westchester East, Pennsylvania, 6'3", 195. That pitch is fouled, first base side and out of play. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. PA Rebels at the plate. Jason Farino at first base with nobody out. And that 1-1 pitch is fouled straight back and out of play. Adam Horvath staying right in the mid-80s range, the 84-mile-an-hour fastball. That one was just a bit high and tight on Price. The count moves to 2-2. Perhaps a setup for a breaking ball on the outside. Let's see. Ball chopped to third. Going over to second to get the force one. And that one's thrown away. So the fielder's choice, ground out by Ryan Price, is good. He does not advance on the overthrow. There's one down. 5-4 on the fielder's choice. Price remains at first base. Going to bring up Eddie Swertnenovich. He chops that one third. O'Brien will go over to the first base and get the out at first. 5-3 put out. It is successful. Price moves up to second base on the throw. 2 down. That'll bring up Bennett Cox. Grounded out 5-4-3 to end the first. A double play. First pitch, 73-mile-an-hour breaking pitch on the outside corner for a strike. And ball hit the short. Right. Gathers it. Goes across the diamond and gets him. So no runs, no hits, no errors. One left. We will go to the top of the fifth with your score. 1-1 here on BFA. All right, move to the top of the fifth inning. Another new pitcher in here for the PA Rebels. That's Nathan Mowbray out of Interboro High School. 155. He will face is Peter Modrowski. Modrowski struck out his first time up. He squared the bunt. I pulled that one back high and tight for a ball. There's a ball lifted to right field. Taking the right fielder back, Hoffman, but Hoffman gets under it and makes the grab, makes it look easy for out number one. And with one down, that'll bring up the first baseman, Roman Valvano. Valvano struck out swinging his first time up back in the second. Two, 1 to count to Roman Valvano. Mowbray gets his sign. That breaking pitch hung up there just a bit. Count now runs at 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Valvano now a 1-out base runner. That'll bring up the extra hitter, Brandon Wozniak. Wozniak popped out the first base his first time up back in the third. See if my guy decides to do some small ball or get aggressive again on the base pass. That first pitch is high for a ball. And that 1-0 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's 2-0. Bray gets a sign from O'Connor, checks the runner. And the 2-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Two and 1 to count to Wozniak. There goes Valvano. Here's the throw, and not in time. Good throw nonetheless by O'Connor. Nice jump by Valvano to steal second base. Hard ground ball, one hopper to short. Cox gathers and fires across the diamond to get him. Wozniak retired 6-3 on the putout. Back to the top of the lineup with Casey O'Brien. Wozniak hit the ball hard, but right at Cox for out number 2. Casey O'Brien 0 for 2 today. Struck out in the first, flew out to center in the third. There's a little flare over to second. O'Brien slips running down first base, and he's put out nonetheless. So no runs, no hits, no errors, one left. We will move to the bottom of the fifth inning with your score 1-1 here on BFA. Bottom of the fifth, new pitcher on the mound will face Jason Bennett, Kyle Mandarola, and Michael Jazak, and that is Peter Modrowski, 6'1", 175. Good pitcher's frame and 6'1", 175, nice and long. We'll see how he does. And the first pitch, the fastball on the outside corner as Jason Bennett swings through that one for a strike. There's a ball lifted to left field, hit fairly deep. Wozniak has a beat on it and makes the grab. Nice play by Brandon Wozniak in left field, helping out his pitcher for out number one. Now bring up Kyle Mandarola, the first baseman. He takes the first pitch, a 79-mile-an-hour fastball over first strike. Mandarola in his only time up, struck out looking. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled away as Modrowski is working ahead of the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball high for a ball. There's a ball lifted to right field. Slicing foul. So a long strike for Mandarola. It's a count at 2-2. That one's chopped third base side. O'Brien gathers and fires across the diamond. Valvano holds the bag for out number 2. And with 2 down, it'll be up to Michael Jazak to keep the inning going. Jazak struck out swinging his first time up back in the second. And that 1-1 pitch misses the mark. It's now 2-1. Popped him up. Pakzuski makes the call and makes the grab. 1, 2, 3. Go the PA Rebels here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the top of the 6th with your score. 1-1 here on BFA. All right, welcome back as we move to the top of the 6th inning. Baseball U PA Scranton coming to plate to face Nathan Mowbray for the second time. And first pitch is over for a strike call to Joe O'Connor. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's actually Patrick Munley. Trying to keep my executive producer, Ryan Schumacher, on his toes. That one's grounded to second. Flips over to first for out number 1. So Jazak to Mandarola. 4-3 put out successful. That'll bring up Chaz Wright. Right 0 for 1 today. Popped out to third base in the first inning and walked in the 4th. And the first pitch is inside for a ball. Chaz Wright, a St. John's University commit, 6'1", 180.
Good one.
And that 2-1 pitch catches the inside corner, so the count evens up at 2-2 to Chaz Wright. And the payoff pitch from Mowbray. High ball 4. Chaz Wright will be a 1-out base runner here in the top of the 6th. I bring up the second baseman, Zach Pagzuski. There goes a runner. Here goes the throw to second base. It won't be in time. As Wright steals second. And now finds himself in scoring position with only 1 out. Last pitch to Pagzuski was over for a strike, so it's 0-1 to him. There's a ball lifted to center field. Coming in and making the squeeze is Price. Chaz Wright will hold at second base for out number 2. With 2 down, that'll bring up Luke Kopech, the right fielder. Kopech 1 for 1 today, had a triple and walked in the 4th. Tripled in the 2nd, walked in the 4th. He did score a run. A single by Santiago. That one's lifted to center field. Right at Price, and that will do it. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We will go to the bottom of the 6th with your score 1-1. All right, we move to the bottom of the 6th. Peter Bobrovsky back on the mound for baseball U PA Scranton. He'll face Joe Connor, who lifts the first pitch up to the first base side. And giving chase and running out of room was Valvano. There's a ball lifted to left center field. Coming in, making the call is Wozniak for out number 1. Good communication out there by Wozniak and Dante Rubies. You could hear what was he next say? Me. To call him off. So he had a beat on it. And that is out number 1. So 1 down, Kyle Rentschler takes the first pitch, a 70-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone for a ball. Yeah, that one's fouled straight back and out of play. So the count evens up at 1-1. Rentschler struck out his only time up back in the 3rd. So this has been pretty much a defensive and pitcher's duel. Swing and a miss by Rentschler. Line so far in this one, Baseball U, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. That one's fouled away. And the PA Rebels, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. That's through 5.5 innings so far. Go. 3-2 count on Rentschler. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled straight back. Today's game's on a 1 hour and 45-minute time limit due to potential inclement weather coming as Rentschler draws a base on balls. Game 2 of this weekend's tournament, or game 2 for Sunday. Oh, nice move. They may have him picked off, and they do. Nice tight rundown, and Modrowski makes the final tag for out number 2. So Rentschler picked off. Here it is again. Alvano, it looks like to Cox, back to Modrowski, who was right there, and very well executed rundown to get Rentschler for the second out. And that'll bring up Cody Haydu. That pitch has popped up. First base side. Valvano's got a beat on it and makes a squeeze right at the fence for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We will go to the top of the 7th. Your score 1-1 here on BFA. All right, we move to the final inning, top of the 7th inning. It's time for baseball U PA Scranton to hopefully get things going. And then we'll start it off with Jordan Santiago as he faces Nathan Mowbray. Was in his second full inning of work. And first pitch thrown away for a ball to Santiago. Santiago 1 for 2 today with an RBI. The only run scored by Baseball U Scranton in this contest. And a 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. And a 1-1 pitch is high and Titus. It doesn't break over the zone, so it's now 2-1 to Santiago.
Okay, yeah.
And that 3-1 pitch is over for a strike, so the count runs to full at 3-2. There's a ball lifted to shallow left field. Coming in and having a beat on it is Rentschler, who makes the grab for out number 1. And with 1 down, that'll bring up Dante Ruby. Ruby 0 for 2 today. Struck out looking back in the second. And flew out the center. The web gem by Price in the 4th. He fouls that one off. Swing and a miss by Ruby. Count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Ruby. And it caught him in the back, so he will be a 1-out base runner. And it'll be up to Peter Modrowski to try to help himself out. He would be the pitcher of record right now if they could get a run across, and he can close it out the next half inning. That first pitch is outside for a ball. Actually, this is, my apologies, Adam Horvath hitting for Modrowski. Horvath out of Pocono Mountain East. 96 GPA, 1070 SAT, is a James Madison commit. Count now runs to 3-0 to Horvath. Horvath, good size at 6'3", 180. And that 3-1 pitch catches a strike zone to run to full at 3-2. And that's ball 4. So Horvath works a walk. Runners at first and second now. That'll bring up the first baseman, Roman Valvano. Valvano 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the second. Walked in the 5th. Takes that first pitch over for a strike. Brandon Wozniak waits on deck. Nice work behind the dish as O'Connor picks that one nicely. There's a ball lifted to center field. Price has a beat on it and makes the grab for out number 2. Actually, I believe that's Jason Bennett. Just want to make a correction there. Defensively, Jason Bennett working behind the dish right now. Now to bring up Brandon Wozniak, keep things going here for baseball U PA Scranton. And that one's dribbled softly foul. Runners at first and second, 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Brandon Wozniak at the plate with an 0-1 count. Snap throw to first base, not in time. I believe that pitch was taken high for a ball, so the count would even up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive. That'll be a base hit to left field. Waving around is Dante Ruby. Here comes the throw. It's cut off by the shortstop. No throw to home. Snap throw over to second. Not in time. And Horvath will make his way to third. They're waving him around. They're going to hold him up now as Mike Guy has second thoughts about it. As baseball U PA Scranton takes the lead 2-1 on a big base hit by Wozniak. Here is a game again on the game changer replay. Wozniak levels off well. Played nicely in left field by Rentschler. It's cut off by Cox. And it's now a 2-1 contest. So we're back to the top of the order with Casey O'Brien. 0 for 3 today. Struck out in the first, flew out to center in the third, and grounded out to second in the 5th. And that pitch is outside for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. And that one's low and away for a ball. It's now 3-0 to Casey O'Brien. Ray gets his sign, sets, and the 3-1 pitch. All 4, he walked them. Time call by Bennett. Working behind the dish, as we mentioned earlier. That'll bring up Patrick Munley. Munley 2 for 3 today, 2 singles, 1 in the first and 1 in the third. He grounded out the second and the sixth. First offering to him. Shooting the hole. That'll be a base hit to right field. 1 run will score. Here comes Wozniak. He'll score. And it's now a 4-1 contest, favor of Baseball U PA Scranton. Patrick Munley comes up big to knock in 2 additional runs. That'll bring up Chaz Wright with runners at the corners and 2 out. Wright 0 for 1 today. He's been on base twice, though. Popped out to third in the first and walked in the fourth and the sixth. There goes a runner. Mike Guy stays aggressive. Pat Munley will find himself at second base without a throw. Defensive indifference. Big swing and a miss by Chaz Ray. The count moves to 2-1.
Come on. Extra story, Chaz. Hey, Chaz.
That one caught him. So Chaz Ray gets hit by a pitch. He'll now load the bases or reload the bases. Then I'll be up to Zach Pakzuski. Keep the inning going.
Last father's here. Last father.
I believe I just heard the umpire say it's his last batter. So it, either way, whatever happens, it'll be last batter. At least that's what I thought I caught.
Come on, Zach. Let's go. Drive on.
So we're now at the hour and 45 mark. Pitch is over for a strike call. Once again, to remind everybody, we are in a showcase structured tournament. So the idea is to try to get as many games in before the potential inclement weather. I announce that just in case it does come to fruition that this is the last batter, even if he gets a base hit.
One, two.
That was fouled straight back by Pakzuski. Count 1-2.
Come on, Zach. Let's go. Get back. It's not full. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it.
Another run will score
Out.
as Munley gets himself caught in a rundown. The run does score, so it's now 5-1. And that was definitely done intentionally to either score the run or try to get the game continue to move along, as the Rebels will be, I believe, coming to plate. So we'll go to a break. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th inning with your score 5-1 here on BFA. All right, we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-1 lead for baseball U PA Scranton. Just kind of recap. Runner at second base, who I believe at the time was Munley, if I'm incorrect, broke off a second base. Run did score, but it was intended to try to get the final out so we can get another look, another opportunity for the PA Rebels. So tip of the cap to Mike Guy. That one's popped up. And the catch made there by Casey O'Brien. That's out number 1. I believe that was Sean Hoffman, who led things off with the pop out to third base. That will bring up Nathan Woodbury. Remind everybody, Peter Modrowski is on the mound, a lefty for baseball U PA Scranton. That's pounded to first. Valvano will have an opportunity for an unassisted putout, and he does successfully. So that is out number 2. Now I bring up extra hitter number 11, Jason Farino. That first pitch is low for a ball. Farino walked his only time up. He hits that one to second. This should do it. Gobbles it up is Pazuski to Valvano to end the contest, and that will do it. We will get ready to move to game number 2. Slated to start at 10. It may be a slight delay, but we will be back here on a separate live stream on BFA Sports or through the Game Changer app. We'll see you in about 15.